guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Summer here. Did you hear the life of a showgirl? And did you get Rihanna tickets? And you're going to all the concerts that I want to go to this fall. Benson, Mimi, Jade, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in the music industry. And my brain needs some processing time. Why did I just show you my forehead? I am so sorry. So, in around June or July, I filmed a video about school. It was like 6 or 7 minutes long. I hope you laughed at that because I can't hear you. Okay. So, that was about this fire drill, sort of not a drill, fire alarm, thingamajig. It was titled The Fire Alarm Went Off, and you'd know this because you clicked on the video. Thank you for that. This is the part 2 to that. A part 2, a long-awaited part 2 in, one sec, stand by. 4 months later, yes. Okay, yesterday, let's get straight into it. Yesterday at school, we were in the middle of a lesson. We were in our PE lesson. We were dancing. Yeah, that's what we do in PE. It's unfortunate. And we were just about to perform our group, and we were so scared because literally loads of the people that are subscribed to me are from my school. So please, guys, no hate if you were in my group. I was the group organizer. No one was cooperating except me and like 2 friends. So we had like 2 moves done, and we were meant to have 8 moves done. That is crazy. And no one was cooperating, which was really annoying because I'm all spick and span. I'm looking at what you can see right now, and I know you're staring at me saying, hey, this background looks a bit plain. I'm sorry, I completely interrupted the topic. Guys, can we just pretend the big Rose Loewe posters here? I'm sorry, I took it down. I got new posters in there currently being hung up. Guys, so I haven't gotten anything for the big empty wall, but this is the new wall that's been replaced while editing this. I hope you like it. And I have a couple more prints like them arriving in a few days. Thank you, Free Prints. This video is not sponsored by them as much as I would love that, but no. Yeah, so can we just pretend Rosé's over here? Yeah, okay, so earlier on in the morning, we had a lockdown alarm, right? If you don't know what a lockdown alarm is, I'm here to help. Yeah, I'm here to help. Okay, now, a lockdown, so fire drill, fire alarms, and lockdown alarms. Lockdown alarms is when you hear a short bell, then a couple seconds of break, then the bell again, then a couple seconds of break. Fire alarm are consistent, like they don't stop. So lockdown is like beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Fire alarm is beep, 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 beep. You get the point, right? I'm sorry, that was horrific. I'm sorry, headphone users. Okay. Now, we had a lockdown alarm that morning. The first lockdown alarm of the term. First alarm of the term. And since I started New Year in September, year 5, yay! Exams, yay! So yeah. First alarm of the year. We hear the lockdown alarm this morning. We know it's a drill because the teachers are notified when they head into the staff room and have their little morning cup of coffee. Yeah, they have theirs, and they're notified on the staff room little notice board that there's going to be a lockdown drill or fire drill today. Why am I bouncing like that? That is really weird. There's going to be a lockdown drill or a fire drill today, so just a little warning. They know, but we don't. Sometimes the nice teachers, they notify us about it. We weren't notified. So, when we heard it, we probably knew it was a drill. It was the first one of the term, and I doubt a cow had come into the school field. Do you want to do a quick story time? What's the time? Don't have a watch. Quick story time, yeah? One time I was at reception, a cow escaped and came into the school field, real lockdown, it was crazy, you have to shut, in a lockdown drill, you have to close all the curtains, lock all the doors until one of the office people come and say, is everything all right here, yeah, okay. And so that was a real example. That happened. So basically, today we just kind of knew it would be a drill. So it was a drill. We were correct. We did the whole process. Then fast forward, we had a normal day until after lunch. We had PE. We danced. By the way, thank you, fire alarm, for saving our group from dancing. We didn't have to dance after we had to do the drill and everything. And when we did the whole drill, don't worry, it wasn't hailing this time, unlike the story in the part 1. So, when was this? This was yesterday, actually, so I'm filming this. I mean, at the time of filming this, it was yesterday. So, basically, the fire alarm went off and we had to escape from PE. And in PE, we danced with our shoes and socks off, and obviously it's a rush. So basically, can we just imagine my Skechers slip-ins here? Because everyone else was struggling to put their laces on and everything, and their Velcro. And I had Skechers slip-ins. This video is not sponsored by Skechers. Skechers, if you want to sponsor me, you're welcome to. But I doubt that will happen. I've only got 2 sponsors. Okay, that was very dramatic and very embarrassing. But the fire alarm went off, we went out, and since I had my Skechers slip-ins, I could just slip my foot into. Why did I just show you my foot? I'm sorry, I'm being so weird. I could just slip my foot in. How handy is that, eh? And we didn't have to put socks on because we had a substitute teacher at the time because our real Year 5 teacher was in a meeting. So we had 2 substitutes that afternoon. So I don't want to share anyone's real name, so let's call this guy Mr. Bumblebee. We had Mr. Bumblebee for 25 minutes, half an hour because of the fire drill. And then we had Mrs. Why am I thinking of such a good name? It's a pretend name. Okay, Mr. Bumblebee and Mrs. Wasp, yeah? We had Mrs. Wasp for the rest of the day. And basically, when the fire alarm went off, we had Mr. Bumblebee at the time. So basically, we did the normal drill, we went out, but, you know, again, you're supposed to shut up during fire drills. So, obviously, some of us were chatting. That may or may not have included me, so do not give me hate comments. I said may or may not. May or may not, okay? Now, not everyone, people were talking. And then the teacher comes on and says, shush, are you ready for this? This is not a drill. And it wasn't just someone pressing the alarm again. So, the way it was, so you know how I told you that the alarms are scheduled, all the adults know about it? Well, the adults didn't know about it. But that was because the fire alarm had something weird set. So the office ladies, no one knew about the fire alarm that would happen that afternoon. So basically, there was a problem with the fire alarm. It just went off. And, that's more of a rush situation. I'm glad that we weren't swimming at the time, because in summer, instead of PE, we do swimming. I'm so glad this isn't summer. Vibes, autumn, winter vibes. I love it. So yeah, I'm so glad it wasn't summer, and also I'm glad it wasn't summer because we didn't have to swim, and I don't like swimming in the pool, just don't get changed in front of people. Yeah, and basically, it was winter. It was cold. It was like freezing for some reason when we went out. It was like 10 degrees Celsius. I don't know why I said Celsius. Most of my viewers are British anyways. So it was 10 degrees. Celsius, I'm sorry, I have to say it. I'm sorry. Okay, so it was 10 degrees Celsius, and it was freezing, and we had to line up. The drill is like, so all of the classes line up, and their teachers do the register count. So you're probably wondering, like, how do they have the register? They can't go back into the building. So, like, there's the online register, and there's also the paper register. They always keep a spare paper register with them. How handy are teachers? And they had their paper register. They were like, Samar, George. These are random names, by the way. John, Jimmy, you know. So, that happened. And then the teachers came out, the office ladies came out, all the teachers came out. And then basically, all the adults in the school came out. And then basically, they said, so basically there was we didn't know that this alarm was going to happen, but there's no real fire, but this isn't a drill, okay? So you need to stop with the noise. Yeah. And she was like, this is great practice, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and so technically it wasn't a drill, but it wasn't real. So, guys, I don't know what to believe. You don't know what to believe. We don't know what to believe with this. So that is the end of part 2 of the fire alarm went off story time. So, if there is another lockdown/fire alarm that goes crazy, I will put it in this series. So, bye guys, make sure to like, share and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you really like my channel, please buy me a super thanks. It'll help support it a lot. Bye guys, love you.